Yeah. Love.
What's poppin', beautiful people? Welcome back to my channel. If you don't know me, the name is Bree. Yay! As you can see, I cut all of my hair off. I am starting fresh in 2025. So I am pretty much at the 2-week mark as far as like post-chop. So the main reason why I cut all of my hair off is because my hair was falling out. I also have like psoriasis, traction alopecia. I've been having like a bad case of dandruff since I was a little girl. All three of those mixed together, yeah. Plus dyeing my hair in the past. Well, actually bleaching it and then dyeing it ginger. And then going back to black dye on top of the psoriasis, on top of the traction alopecia, which is around the perimeter of my hair. All of that combined has really caused my hair to fall out. And so that was my main reason for cutting my hair. So I have a natural journey album with like all of my like hairstyles and hair growth and so on. So I want to take it back to 2016 because around this year is when I found out that I had traction alopecia. So basically I lost a lot of hair around the perimeter, like in the front more so. Like my back and stuff was cool, but the perimeter of my hair was very bald. And it was to a point, I can't find any pictures right now, but if I do, I'll insert it. But it was to the point that I started rocking the Cassie look. So I believe it was this side. My right side of my head was very weak, like it was shorter than the left side. So what I did was I went to the shop, and actually I had my brother cut it for me. He cut it completely bald, and then I let it grow out a little bit for the next couple of weeks. And then I started doing rocking the Cassie look, to where it's like short on this side and then hair all over. Okay, curly fro popping. Love my curly puff ponytail. This is when I was in San Jose going out with some friends, and I was rocking my natural. But as you can see, like the edges look a little thinned out. Like, this was before I started losing my hair around the edges. But you could even see in this picture with the puff ponytail that my hair was kind of thinning out a little bit around the edges. And then even with the next picture, you can even see, even though it's black and white, you can see the edges are a little thinned out a little bit. Okay, so fast forward after finding out that I have traction alopecia, my hair was still beautiful. So around this time, I was in a dance company and I had a performance, and I decided to dye my hair red. So I went to one of my homegirls from high school. She was doing hair in Fairfield. And so I made an appointment with her, and she helped me dye my hair red. My hair was beautiful, but you can only see the back of my hair. You can't see my edges. Like, I had very, very thin edges. And here's another picture of me with, you know, my little curly fro. As you can see, like I got some length there, got a big puff there. Like, I really loved my hair at this point. Looking back on these pictures, I'm like, oh my goodness, my little puff was popping. I didn't appreciate it at that time, but now looking back, it's like, I would so rock that afro right now. Fast forward a little bit, once I had Cairo, it was like postpartum alopecia came or something. Like, I really started losing hair. So as a result, I cut my hair off. I cut all of my hair off. So this is, at this point, this is my second big chop. My first big chop, that was in the past. That was when I was living in Sacramento. That was when I was in high school. At this point, we are on my second big chop. First it was black, and then I got bored or something and dyed it red. When it was black, it was permed, and then later on I dyed it red. So now my hair is permed and it's red. Like, girl. So that was 2020 when I did my second big chop. Fast forward to 2022, hair's growing out, decided to get locks. yeah, this was around the time I was recording on YouTube. I was recording my journey. So yeah, I had locks and so yeah, combed out my locks, y'all. Yeah, combed them out. Then guess what I did, y'all? Your girl went ginger. Red and ginger were like my go-to colors. Like, I loved me red for a cool minute. I used to do red for a long time, but once I learned how to do my own ginger, once I learned how to dye my hair ginger, ginger was my go-to. So dyed my hair ginger. Well, bleached my hair first to get it light, and then dyed it ginger. So yeah, these are pictures and videos of my hair ginger. You know, my ginger curly fro. I was ginger with straight hair, my real hair, and then of course ginger with like a quick weave. So this was what, my 29th birthday. Okay, boom. Fast forward, your girl was getting tired of ginger. For those of you who had color before, especially red, know that it is high maintenance. With that being said, your girl went back to black. So yeah, I was back black, embracing my curls, experimenting with twist outs, blow dried my hair out, because I had, if I'm not mistaken, this was shortly after I combed out my locks, so I had to do a big trim. So I was trimming my hair. So that was 2022. Fast forward to May 30th, 2023. Decided to lock my hair again. Crazy. I can't tell you how many times I've tried to lock my hair. I made it to at least 8 months. At least 2 times. 2 of those times. Other times was like 6 months, 3 months. Decided to put faux locks in my hair. When it was time for me to take it out, ended up cutting one of my locks. Was hurt, was crushed, because I'm like, this is my hair. Like, my hair is cut. Like, why me, right? But went to go get one of those tools to reattach my lock. So I did that. My lock wasn't the same. It was shorter, but I reattached it. That's all that mattered to me. When you dye your hair red, it can leave it, like, your hair is gonna have a red tint to it even when you dye it black. And when that black fades a little bit, it's going to look reddish, brownish underneath. So boom, that's what this picture was. This is when I dyed it jet black. And I absolutely love this set. Like, look at me in this picture looking like a little girl in my car with my locks. Like, wow, like I was embracing my lock journey. Then combed it out. I know. Combed it out. Ended up like embracing my natural loose hair for the first time in a very long time. So I was experimenting with my beads. You know, did a little style with the little curly puff and the braid. Had my little fro ponytail. You feel me? Like, I was doing it. Like, look at cute. Okay. And I, you know, got some little clip-ins. For the first time, I got straight hair that matched my hair texture. So instead of getting like a bone silky straight or a Brazilian straight, I went for the Afro kinky straight. So this was the first time I got clip-ins or weave that was my hair texture. I'm not even ready to get into this next one. Okay, so that was that, right? You see how beautiful my hair is. If you see me, right? You see me. Caught myself trying to do a big trim, right? Which I needed, because you have to remember, I just combed out my locks. Caught myself trying to do a big trim. My hair was not, I was not pleased with the length. So I wanted to do something different, and guess what I did? Bleached my hair and dyed it ginger. Yep. I dyed it ginger. Yep. I can't even say the word right now. I'm so frustrated with myself. I dyed my hair ginger again. Yes, beautiful, beautiful. You know, short little bob look. Okay, little bob. It even looked nice when I wet it. It was curly. Try to put it in like a little fro hawk, low key. At some point, I rocked my little afro. Had my little cute ginger fro. Beautiful, just beautiful. Next thing I know, my scalp started acting up. Started getting dandruff. In this video, you can't really see it. I don't feel like this video do any justice. But you can kind of see where the dandruff is, where my new growth is. Like, you could kind of see the dandruff on the scalp, right? So I was like, you know what? My hair loves and need moisture. And I don't like when every time I want to wash my hair or co-wash it, it seems like my color is fading. So to avoid this, and I want to avoid the high maintenance, I was really trying my best to keep the ginger hair and to just like let it grow out and give like an ombre look. But my scalp started acting up so much. Like, my hair and scalp needs water. So as a result, guess what your girl did? This is embarrassing. I dyed it jet black. What? At this point, you can see like my hair is not as curly. Like, the curls are still there, but it's giving more like a wavy texture. It's giving more like a curl perm type of texture, like Jerry curl. Like, so it's giving like I went to the shop and got my curls loosened. But really, after bleaching and dyeing and bleaching and dyeing, my curl pattern low-key changed. Which is cool, because like it was still curly. Like, it was still giving. Like, the curls were still giving. But you could kind of tell, like, compared to the other pictures, you could tell like my curls are like thinning out or something. So your girl was like, I'm gonna stop messing with my hair. I'm gonna let it do its thing. What do your girl do? Lock it up. This is just sad, man. That was my go-to. Just lock it up. Just don't touch it. Embrace it. Lock it up. Let it do its natural thing. And yeah, I was trying to embrace my new lock journey. But if I'm being real, like, I like this set, but it just wasn't hidden like the set that I had when I went hiking. Like, this set was my favorite, and I'm still mad to this day that I come out this set. I really wonder where my hair would have been with this set. But it's all good. Whatever. Let go of the past. It is what it is. Let it go. Then this happened, y'all. Look at my scalp. This is my second time experiencing this in my life. This is crazy. And so fast forward to me washing my hair, blow drying my hair so I can go for a trim. This is what it looks like. Very weak, very brittle, very thin. So I decided February 3rd to just go ahead and chop off my hair. I felt like it was a sign, because I have already been looking at all these videos of women big chopping their hair, starting over. And so I was looking at a lot of videos with women with short hair and cutting their hair and going to the shops, and it was becoming a daily thing. And so I feel like I was already prepping myself and preparing in my mind what I was gonna do. I decided to go ahead and just start over. Like, this is a new beginning. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I just hope that this video encouraged or inspire you guys to, you know, share your story, or simply just embrace your hair and just really try your best to like do what you need to do to take care of your hair. Like, do what you need to do in order to get in a space where you can be comfortable to rock your hair. You know, like, I feel like a lot of us women has been brainwashed into believing that our hair is not good enough, it's not beautiful, and we neglect it to a point where it's no return. So yeah, just use this video as an inspiration for you to, you know, get back on track with your hair and to just really Take care of yourself. Peace and blessings to you all. Make sure to be kind. You never know what somebody is going through, clearly. Till then, oh, don't be a hater. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. Oh,